It's been a while since I've uploaded a video. Um, Things have gotten very crazy, but eventually I just kind of feel overwhelmed, and I need to not let it steam, but let the thoughts in my head that I've been fomenting and need an outlet to, you know, be free of my mind and sort of pour out into the receptacle that is this channel, the Pensieve. I'm going to talk about the hate crimes that have been happening recently because I do feel somewhat personally affected, but that's going to be for a different video. I'm working more on educational stuff right now, and I've had time to think about that stuff because I think the two are deeply related and interlinked, and I'll talk about that a little bit later, maybe in the next video. But I would like to talk about some of our mental excuses for not growing, for not being better people. And I think that it's hard. It's hard to confront yourself. It's hard to, push yourself to grow and be a better person. But I don't want to bully or marginalize anyone else's feelings and their difficulties. That's not my intention. But I want to talk about my personal experience and maybe the cultural weight that we give to the notion of talent, or that the idea that our abilities are somehow set in stone and that that our efforts are not meaningful. So we give a lot of weight to the idea that some people are smart, some people are capable at certain things, and other people are just not. And I think that's incredibly foolish. You are limiting your growth as a person if you believe that your abilities are already set. Or you only believe that, certain abilities you have are good. You're only good at certain things, and you sort of ignore your capacity in other things. One, you don't know the things that you are good at unless you try all of the different things that exist under the sun that humans can do, which I am absolutely sure you, and especially myself, have not done. I am trying new things all the time and finding out the things that I'm good and bad at, and even the things I struggle with, I'm still able to make progress because I do not limit myself in believing, like, oh, I am just inherently bad at this. I previously believed that I am bad at dancing. I have two left feet. Several years ago, I was in India. I was watching TV with my grandparents. It was a game show, where people sort of like show their talents, their singing, their dancing. There was a man who only had one leg. He could do flips. And in my memory, I remember him doing breakdancing with one leg. My memory might be a little bit off, but I do very vividly remember a man who could do flips and was one-legged, and I have two legs, even if I claim that they're both, my left foot. If I say I can't dance and I have two legs, and a man with one leg is able to dance extremely well, then my handicap is meaningless. All of our handicaps can be overcome, but it takes whatever, ingenuity we are willing to bring to the problem. So it's not a matter of talent, it's a matter of ingenuity, cleverness, and effort. A growth model sort of mindset for yourself is where you get the most gains. So, when I realized that, like, oh yeah, I can learn to dance. What kind of dance do I want to learn? When I changed that way of thinking, I realized, a whole new scape of possibilities opened up for me. Like, what kind of music do I want to dance to? What kind of rhythm do I feel in my body? All sorts of things that I had just written off were suddenly possible for me. And I think that the belief that you have no limits is one of the most terrifying and liberating things. Because if you have no limits, then what are you doing with your time? Are you making good use of it? What about all the time that you've already spent? You can feel incredibly guilty that you haven't spent your time wisely. I know sometimes I do. I just, end the day and I'm like, have my hand, my head in my hands. I'm like, oh God, what did I do with my time today? Oh, jeez. But if you want to take yourself seriously, your life seriously, and, not have regrets, not the regrets that you tell other people, not the outward performance that you give to other people, but like your inward self that, you hold accountable and actually, want to have an understanding of and believe in, then, you have to face this. The person that you live with the most, the one that you have to spend all your time with, is yourself. That's the roommate that you never leave. It's the one tenant that, never goes away, is you. This body houses one person, and that's me. And everybody else has to live with the exact same reality of, the only person that they live with is themselves, and they don't really get any option of ejecting that. Even if you live with multiple people in that brain of yours, the doesn't change that you still have to, live with at least one occupant that doesn't leave. I think that, when we want to expect a better world where people can be empathetic, can be kind, can understand each other, can make the right decisions, and, aren't stuck in their old ways that make them do horrible, horrible things, then we have to apply a better model of the mind that, that allows people to make the kind of growth that is necessary for us to live in a better world. Otherwise, we are going to be stuck with all of our problems that we have currently, and plus new ones, because we stubbornly believe in a very limited capacity that humans have. We need to open up to some frightening new possibilities for ourselves and everybody else. Hold ourselves to a new standard. And that's going to be tough. It's going to take, extremely high levels of diligence on everybody. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be painful. It's going to require a lot of self-growth from everyone. And we're actually going to have to be very patient with everyone. That's also going to be difficult. We can't, throw big stones and torches when others make mistakes when we see that they're actually making an effort. We're actually going to have to, help them, push them on, give them the resources. It's going to be really hard because we're also going to have to see, some people are pretending and some people are making a legitimate effort. It's going to be hard to see sometimes it's going to be obvious. Sometimes it's not going to be obvious. And, even calling them out in the public square will be difficult because, of how can you publicly note the difference and how can we publicly sort of say, this person is obviously making the difference, this person isn't, and this is the proof. And being able to, some people are very clever in their ability to fake something and avoid proof in the public eye that they are faking it. Some of the worst offenders will be able to get away with things. And so, how to publicly, criticize them will be difficult. We are in for a difficult times if we sort of push ourselves through this new standard. But if we want a better world, I don't see alternatives than to expect us to hold a higher standard and then give each other the support that is required to move to that higher standard. Okay, this has been a little bit of a longer one. Thanks for hearing me out.